in a different note, all the things that we do with the competitive stuff in Destiny has been turned into a narrative feature. So, Our Crucible is the name of the series, and there are currently 3 iterations up, named after each of the ranked tiers. So, Brave is the story from our boy Oteno's perspective on
Yep.
how he inspired me to ask him to become a team and do competitive together. Um, yeah, I'm kind of like blown away right now. I'm just kind of just spouting out like my rhetoric and stuff.
Keep
Like,
going,
I'm
bro.
just
You
like,
good.
I'm just going.
You good.
I'm
Let them
I'm
know.
I'm falling back on what I know. So,
Let them know.
yeah. Okay. So, songwriter, respect. A lot of rhyming and whatnot. It's kind of like poetry almost. And I'm not like so great at poetry, but I appreciate it very much. Okay. Um. Okay. Doodle noted. I'll pick that up later. So. Yeah. The. Where was I? Yeah. So Brave is taken from Oteno's perspective, not our
Mhm.
boy Ethan, the real man, but his character.
Yep.
So it is taken from the point of view of his awoken warlock and the trials and tribulations we went through to like become Shield brothers, and his hero moment that really defined our relationship. So that is Brave. Next iteration along the timeline is Heroic, when we're actually competing within the competitive playlist. Made it to Heroic rank, but things are going rough. It's taken from both of our perspectives and goes around about, well, a certain breaking of the spirit as we
Yeah.
falter for a little bit. But how we rise above it and remind ourselves who exactly we are, both in real life and in canon. Our guardians have been through a lot, and we as players have been through a lot. So I kind of fuse those two. Then we get to Fabled, when we actually get to our achieved goal of making it into Fabled rank and obtaining the Luna's Howl. So, for those of you who don't know, I've actually made a little list of equivalent ranking for Destiny's competitive into League of Legends, since I know a lot of people actually like uh, know League ranking systems. So let me just go and grab that for a second. I don't have it handy at the moment.
Yo, I just want to say, I
All right.
know more than half of you are from my Discord and from everybody else's thing. Thank you all so much for coming in for supporting my boy. It means
Yeah.
a lot.
Thank you very much. So, yeah, the ranking for Heroic would be Bronze 4, and Fabled would be Silver 3. So we had to struggle hard in order to get to that.
Yep.
Yeah, so that particular chapter, the Fabled chapter, talks about us like obtaining it and just like basking in the glory, because we obtained that rank during a flawless game, a perfect match where the enemy did not score a single time. So that was epic. And it actually is taken from the point of view that it won the game. It wasn't us, it was a teammate of ours.
Uh-huh.
So, then it talks about like yeah how we like basking our laurels. We're like holding the Luna's Howl in our hand. Ooh, another person. Hi.
Hey,
So, we were like
keep them
basking
coming.
in the
Don't stop
glory,
at
doing all
50.
that. Then it shifts over to my perspective because a few, I think it was like 3 or 4 days before, I had a very interesting dream that was so lore friendly to what Destiny was that I just had to put it into writing. It was so accurate. So, what you see written down in Fabled during the dream sequence is 100% what actually happened in real life to me when I was asleep. That is not made up. The only thing that made it up was my subconscious. So, give it a read if you enjoy it. And remember that we do have a multi link so you can view us at the same time. Because generally, we tend to do stuff together. And yeah, that switching perspective is super useful.
Yeah.
And again, thank you for all the follows. I cannot overstate how much that actually means to me. That is
That's what's
mind
up.
blowing.
Good to see the Soto squad out here in full force.
Yeah,
That's what's up. I love all of you.
thank you. Thank you so very much. I can't. Yeah, I got. I'm just overflowing with gratitude right now. I can't.
And I will post on Twitter when Neagle9 does have his sub button. So for anybody that has been dying to
Yeah,
sub to this man, finally,
we need to set
you
that
guys will
up
be able
now.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Um.
So speaking of my Twitter, it's at Soto Entertain M1. That way you can see when I'm going live, and then also when Neagle9 will be getting his sub button. I will post that right when he gets that set up and all of his payment information stuff set up and everything. Um, and then just like how he mentioned his YouTube channel. Oh no, I believe all you needed was to get the followers, right?
Yeah. All I
Yeah.
needed was the followers. Everything else
So
was
yeah,
okay.
he
I
after he
should
ends
be
his
able to
stream,
have it.
he'll be
Yeah.
affiliate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, he's good 100%. So other than that though, like how he mentioned his YouTube channel, I also have a YouTube channel as well, which is Soto Entertainment. Um, and normally it's an archive channel, but with Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's becoming more of a Let's Play type deal. So look forward to that.
Hmm.
Well, there are 9 parts already uploaded. They're in hour parts. So if there are some parts that you're specifically looking for, feel free to skip around. Just like you said, I don't mind it. But of course, watching the whole thing is always warranted. Um, yeah. For those that have missed it and that are just joining him, his YouTube is Coyote Stash. And his deviant art is NRK9. That's where you can find all of his writings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
All of his stories, from the Crucible thing to his own personal story, the Stormy Chronicles.
Yep.
And of course, if you haven't already, I know a lot of you have already, but for you to follow that man, Neagle9, he's worked hard for this, and he put in a whole lot of hours for this.
Indeed, I did.
He worked real hard for this, and he finally got there. The next step is the same thing I'm going for, which is partner.
In terms of
Yeah, go.
streams and stuff, yeah, the stuff we do most often seems to be Destiny 2, but that may be changing in future. We hop around a lot of different games, whether that's tabletop gaming with the Dungeons and Dragons stuff, or the mostly first-person shooters that we do.
Right.
Halo is a staple now. We're doing that on Mondays and Fridays. Fridays is the multiplayer madness. I'm actually trying to get a couple of custom maps people have made so we can play those, because those are gonna be fun. I really want to do horse with you, or just the speed running stuff. So yeah, I got a couple things planned for Fridays. And Mondays there's this. We do the campaign.
Exactly.
By the way, we're halfway through the game right now, but this
Yeah,
is
I
when
clocked
things
on it
get
too.
real crazy.
Oh yeah. Also, we will be doing the other Halo games when they become available on PC.
Yes.
We plan on doing Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo 4, Halo 5, and then of course Halo Infinite if it comes on PC. I assume
It
it
probably
will.
will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and one last thing. We actually archive all of our stuff individually on our channels. So if
On
you
our
check
YouTube
the
channels, yeah.
highlights, you can view past stuff. We have a lot of stuff that actually, well,
Oh,
in
and
my
on
case,
Twitch.
is not on my YouTube. So there's longer segments, most of the competitive stuff we've done is archived in one form. I think during the early days, I didn't know how to highlight stuff, so that's gone, I think. But for most of it, it's there. So you can check that out, see our progression through the Crucible, see what moments we were specifically referring to in my story about the actual competitive stuff.
Yeah.
Example, the revelry madness that happened.
Oh yeah.
God, that was such a time. Anyways, so yeah, it's all there. You can check it out in highlights. I try to make sure that there's playlists for that thing, so it's a little bit more organized. And I'm currently in the process of still uploading a whole bunch to my YouTube, so not everything's there. For my YouTube, specifically, I upload videos twice a day, 6 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So yeah, It's like 1 bit of Halo currently, and then 1 bit of Gears because that's what's currently playing still.
Mm,
I did finish it, but I need to upload it. So yeah, it's scheduled,
yeah,
so it comes out like daily.
exactly.
And
But yeah,
yeah.
if you wanted to check out the other things he's done, like Bloodborne, I don't know if you guys are into like the Soulsborne type deal, but he's done a whole playthrough of Bloodborne, and
It's
it's
one of
all
my
uploaded on
favorites.
there.
It's one of my
It's
favorites, man.
it's a great series if you're into that. It's a great watch.
Hmm. Yeah, plus that's actually
Uh,
on YouTube as well.
exactly. So yeah, um, unless you want to say more, I believe that is
Thank
it
you.
for us. Yeah, that's the main thing.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'm I'm on my knees just praying, man. I don't have a camera right now, but yeah, like eventually that's gonna happen. You're gonna see my face for the first time.
Yeah.
And just like, thank you.
So, do you have like a temporary goal set in mind for like for subs, for follows?
Dude, this was the goal.
But what about for like getting a cam? Like, you gonna set a
That
goal for the
I
camera?
probably need to like research what camera I need, then figure out exactly like how my new setup is gonna be. But yeah, I will have things planned. That's gonna happen. But
Cool,
right now
cool.
I'm just kind of.
So yeah, so until we get him a Twitter and until like he gets a sub button and everything, um everything about him will be posted on my Twitter.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. And then once we get him to make a Twitter, then I will post his Twitter so you all can go follow him as well.
Yeah. I actually have to make a Twitter for the first time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not on social media mostly. I'm kind of like I'm old school. Like I literally have an inkwell and a quill made from a hawk feather next to me.
Yeah,
I
he
write
does. I've
things
seen it.
on parchment. If I can get it, write it on papyrus.
Yeah, literally I've seen it. Like
Yes,
this man is no joke.
I'm I'm old-fashioned. I have swords on my wall. I have an inkwell and quill next to me.
This dude is the real deal. So yeah, we will get this man a Twitter. We will get his sub button set up. Goals will be set and everything. Plans will be set up. Announcements will be made. Stay tuned on everything. And of course, if you want to see more of us, you know where to go. Twitch.tv/Oteno for me, and then Twitch.tv/Neagle9 for our buddy here.
Okay,
Um,
I
so
think that's
yeah,
it. I think
I
that's it.
believe that is it.
That's that's
Everything is good.
that's
We love you all very much. I'll speak for you. I'll do the ending.
Okay, I'll stop.
We love you both. We love you all very much. Thank you once again. We said it 1,000 times already. We'll say it 1,000 more. Thank you very much for coming in here full force and supporting my boy. He's very much earned it, and it's very much well deserved.
I got another one.
Yeah. Hey, Invictus coming through. Let's go. Come on, Envy. So yeah. Hey.
What?
There you go.
Okay.
So yeah. All right. The follows are probably gonna just keep coming even while we're off stream. But Envy, thank you very much. We were just about to end. But thank you. You joined just in time. We got Neagle not. No, he's not crying. Don't worry. This man is he's squealing. This man is happy. So yeah, like we said before, we'll get all of his links set up and everything. His YouTube is Coyote Stash. His DeviantArt is Anarcane9, where you find all of his writings. And we will get his Twitter set up and his sub button set up. So let's keep the hype going, even while we're off stream. Much love to everybody. I love you all so much.
Just to double check that it's there. Okay.
Yeah, I love you all very much. He loves you all very much, especially now. And we will catch all of you wonderful people tomorrow with Destiny 2, and then you'll probably see me first doing Final Fantasy 7 from 12 noon to 2 p.m. And Destiny 2 is going to be at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to be doing Iron Banner. All right, that is it. Love you all very much.
Bye. Bye.